Tinubu's meeting with Pope Leo XVI reinforces my belief that a Muslim ticket is an insult to Christianity, says Babachair Lawal, the former secretary to the government of the Federation. Guys, this statement definitely sparks strong opinions on religion and politics in Nigeria. According to Babachair Lawal, Tinubu's Muslim ticket is an insult to Christianity in Nigeria. It's an unfair arrangement and all of that. I mean, he gave his own reasons for disagreeing with the Muslim ticket. Now, the Muslim ticket was a technique used by the APC. It was a technique used by Tinubu to deceive people, to exploit their emotional connection to their religion. He deceived the Northerners. It was a total deception. Now everyone can see it, that it was indeed a charade. It was in fact, Tinubu made a caricature of the Northerners by going ahead with the Muslim ticket. So this is just it. It was nothing but a charade. And even if Tinubu should come up tomorrow with a Christian ticket, it won't mean anything. It won't mean anything. It will make no difference at all. The Muslim ticket was done to deceive Northerners into stealing their vote, into, collecting their vote. And now their eyes are now open. Their eyes are now open that, they've seen that the Muslim ticket is nothing but a fraud from Tinubu's government. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? Everyone can now see that Muslim ticket was a calculation and a strategy of winning election. And Nigerians have equally tasted the Muslim ticket and the Muslim-Christian ticket before now. But we've never seen a Christian ticket in Nigeria. We've only been seeing a Muslim-Christian ticket or a Christian-Muslim ticket or vice versa. So we all know that the Muslim ticket was an insult, in a multi-religious country like Nigeria. It was a huge insult. But despite that, Tinubu went ahead with it. We know that it was an insult to fairness. It was an insult to equity. It was an insult to justice. It was more like Tinubu don't see us finish. It was the highest impunity of all kind. It was the highest disrespect to Nigerians. But what can we say? The deed has been done. It was a deceit. It was used to steal Northern votes. Now Tinubu has done it, and it is just a subtle way of telling Nigerians, do your worst. You cannot do anything. Now let's listen to what Babachair Lawal has to say concerning this.
Government before, and you know how governments are run. You know that going to see the Pope is just a matter of your lobby. How well you can lobby, how many friends you have out there in the Vatican that can lobby for you. So it is not as if it's a major achievement to visit the Pope on his inauguration. It can be arranged in advance by lobbies, probably with the correct inducements. So Bola Tinubu going to visit the Pope is a non-issue. In fact, it reinforces my earlier belief that the Muslim ticket is an insult to Christianity. Had they a Christian as a vice president, it's only expected that he will be the one to represent the government. But now in Nigeria, we have a so-called Muslim visiting the Pope, leading a delegation of Catholics, eminent Catholics, to the Vatican. So it proves the fact that a Muslim ticket is an unfair arrangement. Having said that, about people defecting to the APC, in politics there are two classes of people. Those who go into politics to get something out of it, and those who get into politics to put something into it. Yes, again, I must say, it's not every Nigerian that can withstand hunger. And not every Nigerian can survive a poverty condition. So most of these politicians that are defecting to APC are probably driven by the desire to safeguard their stomachs. and to safeguard their luxurious lifestyles that have acquired while in government using the people's money. So it's to them, it's okay. They can go that way. That's what they choose to do. Now, as to defection, I saw a study last week that showed that 21 governors could not deliver their states to their preferred presidential candidates, which means that the governors have little influence on the voter at the polling unit. Yes, within the party political system, they have some influence since they can rig the party primaries in favor of their candidates. So a senator, for example, who is out of favor with his governor is endangered in that sense. His governor might not give him the return ticket. He can just order everybody not to vote for him. But no governor can influence the voter. Take, for example, Delta State. The vice presidential candidate for PDP was the governor, serving governor on seat. But he could not deliver. Peter Obi beat them flat. I mean, flat. In those days, they said they would deposit if it were during the Obasanjo. So what is it? There are states. In Borno State, the it's very well known that the vice president could not deliver Borno State to the APC until they did some magic on the results and so that he's not embarrassed. But we know, the voter knows he had been disgraced woefully. So defection is not, it's just a function of the character of the person. It's a function of the character. Somebody without character will easily abandon you when his interest is threatened, rather than when the interests of the masses are threatened. So that is my position. We are not bothered about defections. It will continue to happen. But I mean, 2027 will go to the ballot boxes and we'll see the results. We are confident that it's immaterial.
But what do you say to the critics who say that you are arrogant, you are a religious bigot, and that you should remain silent? What do you say to them? Because I've seen many comments like that.
Abati, I'm a trained pastor. I went to a seminary 4 years. I came out with a degree in it. I augmented my religious background with a master's degree in theology. So if you call me a Christian religious bigot, I'm very happy. It's a compliment. It means that my lifestyle, my speeches convey the impression that I'm a Christian. So I don't see calling me a religious bigot as an insult. Again, I will not countenance anybody denigrating my religion in any way, in any shape or form, be it in politics or in other aspects of life. If you come out and say a Christian from the North cannot, or the Christianity in the North cannot produce a vice president, it's an insult, and it's to my religion and to my person. So it's a compliment if people call me a religious bigot, because as a Christian, I stand for the truth, which a Christian should do, and I stood for the truth, and I defended my religion, and as God will have it, for those who supported the religion, Muslim ticket because they are Muslims, we go to the same market, and I think majority of them grumble now more than me. Majority of them go to bed without food yesterday, this morning, tomorrow without food, don't know where they are going to get their next meal. So if that is what their religion preaches, you vote people who push it to poverty,